John, tell me, as a member of the Church of the Resurrection, what has been your experience with the Way of St. Paul journey?
Well, in the beginning, it was very exciting and confusing at the same time, which, because I like to understand why I'm doing something, and the activities they had us do, kind of, you had to wait to see what they were talking about. Once I started to understand portions of it, it kind of like it really helped me to understand our church's story, and how our parishioners relate to certain issues we have. So and it would help us to try to help our congregation grow.
So, John, do you see benefit in the Way of St. Paul in growth of the church?
Well, I do see lots of potential benefits. In particular, I've learned through the Way of St. Paul, among other things, but one of the things I really learned was in order to grow your congregation, you first have to keep your congregants happy, the ones you have now. And then, because people coming in will see that and want to be a part of that. If they come in and they see, a congregation that's not real happy and maybe bickering or a little negative, that's going to show. And and if you come into the congregation as a new person and you see love, and genuine appreciation for each other, it's just a win-win situation. So you need to retain the congregants that you have, and then start to try to grow, and hopefully it rubs off, and people want to be like us and want some of what we have, and participate in our church and come and grow with us. So that's what I got at.
As a member of the Church of the Resurrection, Deborah, tell me about your experience with the Way of St. Paul journey.
I really didn't know what to expect. The gathering itself, I felt, was essential for us, going through the transformation that we're doing. In the last year and a half, we're joining 2 congregations, so it was really important to have that conversation, not just amongst ourselves, but also seeing that other churches were going through similar journeys and had similar questions and issues within their own parishes. One, how do we get new members? How do we get revived? So we started with what we had, and we had a large elderly base, and from that we joined them, generationally we joined them with youth. And today we have a youth group, something that's not been in our church for quite some time. So it's a really lovely thing that's happened to us, and we look forward to many more fruitful adventures like this to show that we're moving on and staying together as a family.